This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Okay. Obi say your coach, you know, players now Ukraine on more the ball fam. Inti yentimen kasi your coach no more the ball fam. Abra Obaya will be coaching the Blasters.
Yeah.
Because individually you need materials.
Yeah. Kofa coach be a top not coaches he be ba. Now the same players man want to find maybe be
okay.
Na Milo be far same players and failure. Be far players be no more ya de pa. Odo mo ye nema be break kwa. Nti ya we nsusu blemu creativity. The players na so nyade. On performance over form.
Okay.
Yes. Me to bodru kudus level no kakra. And go with my ya de pa. If you one player pe nema oye.
Okay. Me ditu. Enti Comoros will play a chair na.
Who was that Anglophone?
Aye.
Okay.
Central African Republic will play a chair na. Angola will play a chair na. Madagascar will play a chair na. Kessben will play a chair na. The answer is no.
Okay.
So that argument doesn't wash.
Okay.
Moreover, go back and watch the Zambia team that won the AFCON. Rainford Calabar was playing for TP Mazembe. Emmanuel Mayuka was sitting at the bench of Southampton. Stopila Sunzu was playing for TP Mazembe. Kennedy Mweni was playing for Free State Stats in South Africa. I'm the one in
Ordinary players.
The point is that sometimes you need a coach to cushion the materials available. You will have Nigeria drop more players in who no one in him Sunday in ba. Joseph Yobo was the captain of the side. He was asked to sit on the bench for young players and local players to play. What happened? They won the cup. Now Nigeria parody players baby. Go and watch their team in 2006 AFCON. And sometimes we hear coach ya, you know, bet me a crafty system to match the players available for them to perform. Inti kobo inti asa countries we na ye me hold brief. And farmer coach Chris Houghton say you need materials, you need players at the level of Kudus. Inti ye ball against Kessben. Yen sheye. Ye ball against Comoros yen sheye. Ye ball against Namibia yen struggle no. Me the obi buy me and the general I won't buy that. So for me, it is never an excuse for Chris Houghton. Milo asem na ye kan know Milo tam ye de ne ba ha na ne mode bone koi. Na okonechi. We did him favor. After Ghana, where is he? Oh, and you know, he wasn't up there. He wasn't a good coach. Comoros team no share last time no more better player team than no. So you bet me I raise concerns about one or two issues, but you know, say who you coach na ye de sa nyema we more. And yes, our players who are near don't man coach Sika corner your cast on Nadian. We never hold brief for CK. We never heard brief for Coach Kosiapia. So why Chris now? Someone who had been at the level of the EPL. No. Do you know no? You need Nigeria na ebo. You need Cote d'Ivoire na ebo. You need Senegal na ebo. We can make a case one or two. But you know, Kessben Demodie. I'm sorry.
Ubia Otuma Kwako drew EPL, English Premier League level. Onyade.
Coach Nana. On the evidence of the pin sheet. So you know, EPL no. And ye dear Jumama or Ghana say, and I answer ye head your way or Ghana. Same Milo na dear court 2010. A kake to have been do semi-finals. But the same Milo came and failed in the group. And the discussion and need the same thing. Wako EPL, Wako Brighton, Wako teams English Premier League top level. Baby on Major League ni biya you know omo hobby. And yet the blaster amount you are lucky to play against these sides who are not good enough to match our standard no matter what. You know yemfa local coaches na any omuni bi na yemfa Comoros, Madagascar, Central African Republic, Kessben man so ntimi na. Se me na me new omuni. Give that assignment to them. You know, now promise players will be 5,000 bonus, 600 million and you betray. Someone to me. You know, this shouldn't be an excuse for
to okay.
Yeah, me chipu in kakra. Me feel say yamfa no game we any example. When no now was saying something say at least or biting the bomb game no kakra. You bet me improve.
Okay.
But the game wasn't bad apart from say that errors na be buy and no more lift you on kakra no. It went better.
Okay.
It went better. Me feel say since I created by there, the best game Albany against you.
Okay.
Yeah, because in errors and runner, I think we were there. We were there, and I was saying a game apart because we were playing against the top level country.
Yeah.
Egyptians. You know, so bite or say buy a boys in Mukakram. Visa and also one part Andy and also
with yeah. I was very careful with the opponent into my because when those games about in group stage where Cameroon back when I shake Guinea Bissau we drew it Cameroon. Even your team in Ukraine against Tunisia and you stretch your mouth to penalties. So when you get to that level, your team boy share cry team ball. Look at our game against Germany. Even Brazil we weren't that bad. But you know, some countries here are India. You can say the blasters have dropped. You can say we don't have enough quality, but you know, no matter how you arrange it.
I may lead you to the next question about for the buy. Maybe I can say, and you know, Chris Hutton and a bit blame no for Enra drawn game no. 2-2 no. Chris Hutton is a blame no. And as I say, the crime is saying Enra after Osman Bukar and very Naki Williams. Mistakes on Koye sa 2 goals in by. Still, we blame a coach now for 2-2 drawn game.
Enra, I would never blame Coach Chris Hutton. You know, you can question him to be on Osman Bukari there. But you know, Enra born a boy no. Who could blame Coach? Me, how do I blame him? The argument people are putting up. Jordan. Apart from the goal Kudu scored, my best player on the day for Ghana was Jordan.
Okay.
You know, Gideon Mensah ayeka say no oya de ni because Gideon Mensah ayeka say oya de na Jordan tia. Enra or draw opponent to a side. Otimi Hodu and Salah was useless in the first half. And you know, Jordan to hold this ball and press so high. When was that Jordan or say that?
This is one of the best games.
What I say?
Jordan.
Yes. And no, Salah was just useless in the first half.
The kind of messages we bring, I won't blame Jordan. Say, coach the manager pitch it zero.
And no, I mean, near Bobo 130 kuran come manabo. You know,
okay.
Is it not the best game of Jordan?
It's true.
Yeah.
And
but even a crab in the academy, okay.
Oh, you know, so be
I'm not saying something.
Enra Jordan defended. Check the second half on the Kunmaya den. No way half will be. And very real to see Jordan say or track it back on the lines just to make sure so Obabe support to your full backs. No, it you know maybe there Obiani nani. But what I saw in Jordan yesterday, how pressing my good that a go out of nothing from Kudus. Now Osan back a best support to defensively. Yeah, baby game winner Tony catcher him say the Jordan Siakasa no who say game obebo pa. And you know for me he played. Osan support to Gideon Mensah and who's obi akata Gideon Mensah ya there. And for me I will not blame Jordan. Or the next argument Odoi. Do you know Odoi ho nipa miensa na ne da ho. Onye kafu. He is not than a labet or flip lamp. Salis konya yellow card no. Intina Salis intimim ko biu because said you almost had overload the Odoi no. Inaki also best support no line so. Inaki so by but you know that was not enough, especially Trezeguet Samba Beka and you know you are playing against Egypt. Na omu yi Arsenal player free. Tio. Omu yi Arsenal player free. E the different player ba. Bien na control. Omu options. Until you can blame Odoi or Chris. Matete bi mo kasa nke wose ye dia allude say du cry dey. Eba. Ma cancer blaster and so onya mo bia wo tie tira sa na ye beka. Omo aye kan ya mo pia chance. Omo nyina ba sa na ye ka. Osman Bukari ya se ntia se ye na free me. Ana so obechi go e on crofo say dem ni. Say on start kora. Ejije no a maybe you can question Chris one or two things say Odoi but you know Odoi the end he was overloaded. I was a side ho. Enti why eno nti na ma odi Bukari buy no. Se Bukali momu dia so oba nanim a or the pressure bebe nanim. Enti pressure na e won so defensively na so better. Unfortunately, sa zone na omo pressure Inaki. E ma na gifted ball no. Sa zone na e na omo pressure Bukali. E ma na gifted that ball no. What does it tell you? It tell you that zone was a danger zone for Ghana, and we never had antidote to that. Majida Shimari no abre. Game no right to the level as you know who say baby asale transfer mu. Why na you game no pem ye?
This season na ne kwanso a oyi Majid dum free mu no. Na ne kwanso.
Pair their energy level na drop here no you coach. Now pivot to bench why na abekofo. Unless you don't trust them. I agree Baba Idrisu enya poor tournament. But this is the same Baba Idrisu yet so strong and so born about so after the game against Nigeria. You know what kind of football net here? After the game against Nigeria, he was held. And it's so made for the stream, you know what you do or mumuno. Oh my bra, you know you opt for who? Ye new option to say yeah, Nigeria and Egypt do one and no Nigeria Egypt for substitute no. More tests or more options. And you know, more energy level now, no, but they born here almost resist the tempo and the intensity no. At the point into me my job. And maybe those are the questions people can ask. No problem. But you know, me, I won't fault errors with you. Is it a structural error? I won't call it that. I won't call it.
In fact, the Baba Idris's substitution for Salis, for me, was a master stroke.
Okay.
It was a perfect substitution. Because that time, Egyptians were taking the game to us. Salis are bread. Ultimate tenacity, ultimate zone to me. You didn't bunch no about known to me. And at that time, need to be a better tackle be on film for their wall.
General,
it was going to be risky for you to bring an offensive player for Salis.
General Krisutin, who say Opeja na Jumanum.
That's how I saw.
We had to never be blame because it was all over.
General, you see,
pressure, attack,
so Okaya,
passion.
Okaya, before even a friendly against Namibia, me sure on the back, me starting 11. Said that's my favorite Black Star starting 11. Newton Grasso than Anutum, and I'm concerned is more offensive.
Yeah.
That is the lineup and all the start here. The only thing I'm here is either Baba or Salis, whichever Bebo number 6, with Majid as our number 8. In fact, it was a Zat. But me on the evidence of your first game, no, I was a bit surprised to see Inaki Eba ahead of Pencil.
Okay.
Imagine say Pencil dear pa your first game no. Enti ode Inaki Eba ahead of Pencil. I was like maybe only Egyptians no any be or more left fullback and who decided that because the between Inaki and Pencil on yama be brought be more Inaki famo. Say yenkita ball no fan running and take it on this animal. So a brawy Inaki I felt that it was going to be Pencil.
Inaki dia Pencil so from my.
That's right. But a brawy Inaki no my dream say on the evidence of what Pencil gave us in the first game, on no Barbation and I, so I was a bit surprised to see Bukari, who didn't even play a minute in the first game. Okay. That is the only substitution. Not mentioned that yet so comfortable, but a life for like between Pencil and Bukari, it could be the same thing. Maybe Bukari and Krabet track back a bit defending Kakra at the Abuao probably was the reason. Because to say the Andy can look, it is easy to say the professor, no. Defensive team defender a team ejuma.
One professor.
Professor
Odoy.
Okay. That's the nickname.
Okay.
Joe de Brabe can't be one. I'm in for the currency, and I appreciated it, especially in the second half. Tokru no wasem. Also in football, na number 6 no on the closest to the central defense. Nempem pin so no sa the left side or the left side of the central defense. Number 8 na ya na right side but no ya no we nanim kakra. What you say? And to be who say between number 2 and number 4 no tokro da ho. Essence say between number 3 and number 5 because 6 in the ben. And the Egyptians no realize that and they decide they say especially when Salah film they decide they say ombo overload the right side no. And the problem no was that number 8 no maybe number 7 no in this case Inaki and so maybe into the professor no ya the adwuma ni nyina egu odo iso So it was systemic instead of an individual issue. And I think I also agree there who blame me Chris Hilton on any of the 2 goals it was just individual mistakes. And yes, my little concern was the Bukari one instead of a Pinto.
Bukari, am I embarrassing? And I would this almost science in free
General,
no, big this embarrassment.
Yeah, I don't know many fellow coach Anya Junior because offensively, no, now you could see say Bukari. 2 balls be on ya, and now he was try to, take the opponent on. Offensively, in Kobet my idea, but only the defense on our buy and I'll bear that mistake, that's error on the buy, I will change, me as a fellow, how they
Coach, what you say, Nuntino Muyi in the frame. And that's not be beautiful.
Yeah, I know,
match pre-match, post-match.
Okay.
Also, buy now be a mistake from the touchline. They saw say. Akata like untumin cover up.
Okay.
It is a omujano gain more. I hear be some player for. Yeah. Atonoso.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
he's a young player. Yeah, okay.
And also yeah no war. Zone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Chris
yeah, then he's
also didn't buy no. Some from Sona Brant and be no. Na shano so no ntumi overcome into the who says so some man ko so ma or Winston say or concentrate on the game. And I think that such thing we are and come out only a brand be deep after the match very important.
Very important.
Otherwise we killing because here do about game near do be more be from Sonia say you free. Normally you be young came out chance to make amends.
All right. You know,
and sometimes we be share between the national interest at that time and that individual interest. Uye mistake now could remember fan should be man. And only a West essence of sacrifice.
Any effect of boy.
They have to speak with him.
Yes.
Because definitely no, yeah, you taking one-on-one in a
Black Stars. Yeah. You'll be cool, my as I eat a free.
Bashir here for the Abranti.
Black Stars.
Me the example. Or yeah, AEB.
No, but any see your boom, coaches not
Julius Ejabin.
Coaches
from Tema Youth to Kotoko. Makwekwe be yen pasa wa hasi. Oh, me your example.
Jolly Wiss, made up your Jolly Wiss, you were Kotoko Santos.
Me person me can't do the say. Me man a class car example.
Black Stars.
Joe, me can't make can't hold the end say. Julius Ejabin because of what Bash did him, the boy never came back.
Okay.
He couldn't. Also, there were several examples. I ain't effect on them. But Julius Ejabin there, Saudi and no pen went mama back there.
Okay. Me yaka Mohammed too. That's not about you, yeah.
Okay.
We be a blaster. Two, no strike I'm married to you. No blaster. We be bisa, I'm kai bisa. But your prayer is a effect via.
Yeah, they would have.
I feel grand Macabia more Ghost Stars. Mahmoud Oshi. We didn't buy them, say,
okay.
But later, no, menino 1-on-1, menino Kasaya, no, she's a experienced guy, you know, what he has here, mammy.
When you were to be a say,
sorry, no, baby, any ghost. Yeah.
No, never you also,
yeah. And I'm saying warm up and so a good warm up until buy and now, yeah, or from Bo baby.
Okay.
Didn't all of a sudden, luck could be baho. My Juma calls over and I feel the West cry.
Okay.
Yeah, and to me, now be only Pacron by now. And yes, okay. But after the game, no, me chino 1-on-1. Yeah, and if you free bench over and cry, me soon
okay.
Yeah, a Kasaguna Suma and I'm in the transit. Yeah.
If you are feature review.
Oh, yeah.
Who's had the match? Because what?
Because they were still Kazai, yeah.
The Banasa, with the cardiac and with the old Hagen, or then I'll Kaguna smart, then I'm more catcher. With Wabama say you were from then I'll Kaguna. Yeah,
me Kazai say another tactical change. You know, who said game now, Abamuno. I bet him the problem amount one and at the same time, Miami so met him a problem. You know, more you're worried. I know say he's one of the top players.
Okay.
Just say me Kabi Bim. Exactly, yeah. You know, also after the game, you know, over hugging him, say the Mekai no Boa no so.
Okay. Yeah. Osman Bukari a very good player.
Yes.
Very
Very
good player.
Yes.
The was and a course a man on a effect. Negative.
But general na ka ade ke to abi o hase work out. Oh sure. Bukari o say na Chris Utin ka otuado ne technical team na kokata no. Na ye Portugal lebo no 77th minute after Senna Kudus any Andrea you are back game num pa no. And otuado yi Kudus ne Andrea you do free game num. And odi Bukari ne Jordan e ba game num. 77th minute in me a double change or do me or don't buy any share reverse gear against Portugal so okay. Now right after that on 78th minute general Nigel Felix Edigo Ecotonet 80th minute and already another goal Bukari line now so maybe a Bukari coin now it's telling me say after error no error no quantity na Bukari film my share game now can to us I'll be sharing that on the board but here Bukari in the final 10 no for bibia and kobi the crosses no na kopem and na or drop ya baso so na baka kom na oye ne host ni but sometimes na coaches ni bi ho no mo a person make a good statement especially at the elite level na you need any room for error no so you need any room or you need 1% room for any error player be any coaches in him it will yes 1 error no you are coming back to the bench. Coaches need to catch the players and say you either warm up well, understand the game, the pace and the intensity. Oh, now want me and pick it up, sir. Me messa from Wabasi, Obasa Bahab. Some of the coaches want to make some statement. And what the carry back now shall lie no so. Everything biana or prepare near ma before kickoff. Now about target is a hand meko. I could see the 90th minute no. Oh, who be a son over. Me Dennis or Doy shouldn't have started that game and that startness all starting on and a course you near be but I am a point in it so me jam and the so but Dennis Odoi shouldn't have been in the starting 11 and a course so a lot structurally and I'll be back to that.
Our coach must read the game and know which players needed at a particular time so that so what did our coach read about the game that made him bring in Bukari and send him out within 20 minutes. Okay, our coach must read the game and know which player is needed at a particular time. So what did our coach read about the game that made him bring in Bukari and send him out within 20 minutes? Okay, Modena, Italy. There also the Abraham, I don't know. Andy, you talk with you.
Oh, dear, no, you know, and I'm a cassette. Coach, who said pressure where so defensively. Or the player in attacking wise, so which me a draw opponent to a side or pace or a very direct or a skillful. A bar, sa pressure na a free sa line and so ban, so do be bar. A best such pressure ni mumako the other side of the pitch, which is the opponent side. For me, and on the mark, Chris decided say, what in the back game. Now, Franco can about Joseph Spencer. Franco so okay, Joseph Spencer born and no born. Our coach ni in free man. It tells me the coach or impressive coach no. Because our first game na time no free na ye nyina ye hunu ne say na obo game pa. So for the coach to stop him at that time, now one son starting no. They catch me say bia instruction bia a demand no. And no na we no park so. Maybe anything a coach na consider no for the second half.
Yeah, di ko na man for so de omo ede enenemu kankra love and see adwumawura ankasa see say champion I will still blame Chris Hughton for not winning yesterday's game. Why? Because it was his format to sit back in the second half when he should have anticipated that the Egyptians were going to come at us after going down by a goal in the first half. So we should have maintained the first half formation. Let's not hold brief for Chris Hughton. He repeats the same mistakes in every game. That's a big shame for an EPL coach. That is what put pressure on Inaki and Bukari to misread their back passes. Chris Hughton should have at least put Richmond Lamptey on the bench because his style of play is like Majida Shimero. So in case of emergency, Lamptey could have been a perfect substitute. Okay, our leaders should have come for Odoi in the second half. Chris always wants to play the double pivot system. Lavancy, a Jumawura. And I do we have a better division.
And no bono, baby, you do any triple pivot to cry. You know, yeah, under the Egypt for no.
Yeah, underrated Egypt.
In Mama Sha energy and all they ball in the last 20 minutes.
Ghana underrated
You know,
Egypt.
like see, because I am fat Richmond Lamb met na bench. You know, born and no more born.
Yeah, and I did convert Egypt.
You know, me make confidence and determination. I have France and you want. Your players know be and can one born on Combre and Costa and Combagat on Babu. You know, born on a AFCON finals.
Okay.
And that ball get on board into level no, I was top. It would be na place and energy level a drop. One team in your man in ye. We see that last 20 minutes no, Kenya triple pivot we in Finfi Wanke, but was a new year.
Kudos and the Black Stars. At least it's an improvement of what we saw in our first game once again. We didn't lose in our second match, but Jordan should release the balls quick, especially to Kudos to do the damage for us. Alonso Kobe, 41-41, and anyway, Abre. Alonso, to me, need your ball. Nami to me so. All right. That time, your time, 8 p.m. there, and your time. All right. You're going to us. Yeah.
Obi say, yeah, foreign players now mobile. Let's go about Crystal Palace, Red Star Belgrade, West Ham United, Monaco. They struggle against Ali Fui and Yakotokone has there. This year,
yes.
You know, we so being here so we catch it.
Ali ni pyramid players no boy.
Too bad. Game na drew baby o here results no more drop obi obo Arsenal so metna bench. You know, and until Kotokone has a corner and say, or Muntimin farm one, you know. Esha now you $80,000 a month. Till the end to her in a year into level near top.
$80,000 a month.
Yes.
Yeah, Andy Kerm, I was surprised. Africa will be Bobo 80,000. There's a Ghana there.
I don't have the highest paid.
On the ground, the highest.
Alimalu Chen, I'm captain or Boturisha for trend.
Ghana will be which man will be or premier or 500.
Yes.
500 grams.
500 Ghana.
Muka 7 months in the 8 got your home ball.
Whether I say Jim Bobo.
Wow. So Coach Christian went to the Egypt game with 3 goalkeepers and left Richmond Lamptey on the bench. The only CM/CAM you had aside the day are you. My question is, are we safe? The wish today about and 3 goalkeepers on the bench. Richmond Lamptey count
2.
Was it 2 goalkeepers
on
on
bench?
Yeah. Richmond Lamptey count. But it's also on kind of plan.
You know, your first match, the see a boy we did the last 30 minutes. And no tempo no reason and what if you know be seen that what did he do? Debbie. Game levels, any stage, any intensity, any tempo no. Until I enter your boss. Your first game car 30 minutes you be who say coin you Adam, Yamfa the Dimra. But free no be seen that Obianca the day be as uncle one assassin. Until born young respected levels no mobile game no game keto. Did you know? Kotokone has there until say on bear the right thing no. You know, on because Ali phone there, you know, some of them phone guys want to pull in first half. But look at what happened to them in the second half. Game they were top and energy level na no watch. Hey mama sure. Ball no cost slide the J ball no how see some drive for ball the buy. Ball almost boss I do level na. Because a ball na fini asha say dia mom. Nti level ne there. Say am to ye name ye localia. Ya boy who answer for any ama players ne fans so ha but early level your semi-final club world cup na de bia level ne wo nti enye nwanwa se omo behia omo bo EPL na sala wo mu no ha omo hwe sala free mo no you know what the sala free ball na hwe na sala wo mu no omo mfa ho se wo your best player in the EPL wo your consistent scorer wo your Liverpool all-time top scorer no o free mo no look at the level of Egypt ne how omo see Rizzi bam. That is their level.
2 fields of free mono. Yes,
it was an advantage to them.
Okay.
It was an advantage to them. Salah game no at home. He was just adding up to numbers. And about no one na on game new flow. But she guy no better than I think Atia in the second half. Or better than Gideon Mensah. Look at that guy. Mawana. Look at that guy performance. Compare him to Salah. And you know in the Egyptian national team, what has Salah done for them? Nothing. And then no idea mom. To a game no go to that level And their previous
AFCON one magic one.
The only magic me kai say why their more free kick no ball against Ghana no one in you know their last AFCON was their keeper.
Other questions, yeah.
Virtually most of the questions near blasters. Okay. We say Metaka say Egypt favorite.
Yeah.
The Ghana no more draw no. Ghana no more draw no. Ghana see favorite. And then Mozambique see favorite. You know Egypt Omaya tournament na yebon. Say Omaya bia the cross materials no na first 2 games ni General Nko bukra Nko lusu.
Okay.
Na tournament na yebon yemu say ho say. How many teams na tournament baby yeboduri? Ya say omo twice omo team ya come back, you know. Tournament be shot, you know who team is why be. There be it take the character, the pedigree of the pharaohs of Egypt no team ya sadia. The number of appearance they've been in the AFCON will be any 26 times. Or much 7. Me so omo team no omo the ball finance in the last AFCON when they realize omo equality be. This current team for me is ahead of that team. Okay. But they have a very good goalkeeper. Omo match in the cup penalties. No more you were free sir. Enti omo nim tournament ne ball. Ofre omo so omo mbra game na sia. Omo arrive at the right time. Ten be above from be they arrive at the right time. Into omo oni man keti a omo de beat other teams. They might not have the quality of Senegal. They might not have the quality of Nigeria to some extent, the Ivorian team. Even some players in the Blasters, but you know, omunim say the game no any tournament in see bono. Inti brebia ye baba competition na. Odo omu jina baby. And again in West Africa, they've won it twice. They are the only team from North Africa omaba beje competition it twice in West Africa. So their standard and everything that they've shown in the AFCON. Emman Pimpi no say oh she omo modebono eso enia jinwa uti Egypt for no ebejina baby free other countries are omonso ba ababe participate in the AFCON. Obi no say obi say me man 3 top teams in the AFCON. Jinwa maka Egypt. Enra the Nigeria for no kire and so follow by history. The last time the tournament was played Côte d'Ivoire in 1984. Omone Cameroon about finance na Cameroon. Cameroon competition. And what they've shown, you know, check class. And only idea who from Nigeria. First game, no, impressive. Now make it cast from the tactical point of view, I'll be picking positives. A free team them going forward. But Enra almost show class. You know what I mean? Say no, I Nigeria game in the
yes.
Almost
no, I don't want to be sorry.
I was happy. But first, I want to be sorry. And you know, look at Vito Osimhen. Osimhen, they were 1,000, you know. Or 1,000. Born on quote me could not be no catch on some general they see from no they train other place. The level of dedication and commitment is so matched. In almost show class. She had almost managed game no with their back 3 and almost about back 5. After Kevin Bassi Bisham relay Zanusima and the corner him. And coach didn't realize he said there be maybe a game in the corner one upon on some more than bar. On some be show as it 90 coach say ya ball much power tournament we emienu na no boy no Kessben and Joseph Pizarro. And for me both coaches and for me were on top omo ya de and Joseph Pizarro original how game so see ball no hwe substitution hwe how see manage game no hwe pressure na ball how no see cool tempo no
Emma Nigeria for me o ma no Pizarro one and game no na at Nigeria call the next stage. There be pressure na won so Nigeria
until so omo say African you know omo nim bobo omo say omo ya de che bia until say obedi title no nothing stop them omo semi final omo book competition in semi final che bia they are the masters for the semis until the omo do qualify from the group you know omo fan is why the level is to claim the title because they have the African best footballer in their team.
So for question be a man for Nigeria and Côte d'Ivoire game, but I mean say drew Beckham and Craft home.
Yeah.
Yes, a game, no.
Yes. The tempo, the level, everything. But Ivorians are careful. Almost omo ntimi mo under pressure into omo last game no mo ahwe no mo consider first goal asembeto because naturally omo your man omo ntimi mo under pressure but you know despite the Nigerian beating them they have quality, they have a good team. Nigeria for general Chikwueze free no aban and say so on tiase but it was Moses Simon who was coming on in here na cho warm up more options into omo there the tournament no mutimi boni say they will go far unless they meet the stubborn of African side and also omo bugi side like Ghana, Cameroon, they can go far.
Meta de atosomiensa star 256 star 2 hash 7 him say o man mitimi di num na Manchester Kessben Passport sika 5,000 cedis atosomiensa why na mecha de amano 50 million why wallet so na aircall. Yo, why is Newton blaming Odoi when he played much better than Gideon regardless of the overload on his side? Remember, he even assisted Kudus, Daniel, Edway Ifri Asafo, and Abre Ye, and Mati super.
You see, Odo assistant or Dema.
Oh, yes,
it was just super.
Yes.
Because you know, or man pass, and some can't have going in
But Trey said, Nigerian Mudo, because we had him so across the ball. Because we had about 2 guys in the box. And now, we are the man.
Defenders.
Yes. The dean professor, and as I name an intino, also a disciplined and extremely intelligent from the playing days, and then the maturity. Is the reason they call him the professor.
Okay. Intina and also no Newton Latin Maria that may ba na me kote skaba okay na fi maba na enra enso o ya de bi ma be pem na me say hokro mbo twa ma me o ka se mi ya me sure me akwa na de no koto trouble mu se ya o kana me kana mu tim sa akwa we na o tai de ho koto trouble mu o ko ye ma we amema na smato
no se say
o se Egypt e se first goal me se Ghana se Ghana e se first goal Egypt ba be draw.
Wow.
He said it. Or she said Egypt, Esha Ghana, Ghana ain't me my back.
Yes.
But a Ghana sha
Egypt
and I think it occurred twice. Yes, she no mati, she no mati.
So for we bit ba aye BBC we ka say
na ba ko bi de ne
so bi ko kan we a what is them to nyum fredo
ba ko bi so de ne prediction ba ko bi de ne prediction ba yo do mo ye no so se Kudus ba game ni mo a obi ku nu ho ni mo a se football
yeah sabe ko for the betu ye PFAG so ba sisa
ba sa game ni
go for crazy so no hini mo in this
o se obi ku nu ho ni mo a se football
most of them inside coaches
on
now the Najuna fan who
okay, me and Newton, Enra. My last chance, Dobakan no, Ghana best a drawn game. Be my chance in chat.
Ghana best a draw. Now say concede first, you better lose game no. Should Ghana concede first, you better twice well lose game no. We've never shown the strength of recovery ever since Chris Hilton the fight man. You consider first goal, now you didn't say sorry. But you say first goal, I'm saying Egypt could come back and that will be a draw in our favor. But
my last chance, Dobakan no, Ghana best a drawn game. Be my chance in chat.
Ghana best a draw. Now say consider first, you better lose game no. Should Ghana concede first? You better twice well lose game no. We've never shown the strength of recovery ever since Chris Hilton the fight man. You consider first goal, now you didn't say sorry. But you say first goal, I'm saying Egypt could come back and that will be a draw in our favor.
I don't know me pushino. Sakwe me ya manasa sanadwin. But the walker. Wow, why are they? So glad our lunch near the Kitwebi. 1 week lunch, we come over. Amahaya.
I'm almost
Kitwebi for 10 days. ABC 40. Oh, baby.
It started Monday
to 70 cities. 7.
Monday to Friday. Oh, lunch.
One be a 10 Ghana.
One Ghana be a 10 Ghana. If 10 days, 100 Ghana.
They were talking 10 Ghana. Jada Ochechero.
Huh?
in return.
Or come to just a dinner come beef there.
Or see
United States.
or see
Oh, bois. I'm on this is.
Oh, na customer your regular customer. Because I'm
on certificate 8 cities.
me man for so be ba.
Okay.
Don't put money no.
Okay. I hope you are okay. It's here for 1 week. Why are they? Serious. And yet easy say. Oboye our prediction na why must I push you the whole can na the bear muso I don't know why are there papa it be ba na fi what the oba o can ina no enso abe obi busa question grade for ho yes nti na wa kan ina bom na fi o board no so a screen anim na ehu the be brave new why crado minim de ekoso ho okay nti naro and a bride na fi
Obi besides says so. Kudus and a life for na absolutely no doubt. Kudus the current national
could surprise him one
ne pedigree our the free Premier League mubano. Born or boy and surprise me.
okay
But at least or say they lucky when you honor or the aba.
Kwame no first to share goals from that distance no. Why you do a Western baby?
Why several times.
Yeah.
You know okay and na me make say Ghana West.
And your legs are not trying to watch here, the ball.
Or the ability to squeeze the ball through. Just say ball with power and precision, baby. Or person the ball to me. I don't know the ball better.
Okay.
Also, no make say Ghana will not lose this game. Na Mijidise could do so best start. And I was even saying, say, same po Mijidise 30 minutes no better about. They should start him, let him play the 30 minutes.
Okay.
And indeed, he played the entire 90 minutes. And share baby or didn't go to about couldn't slide deflection.
Okay.
But why not consistently? Yes, bia and run a two man. Are there back who is a sound a combativeness? You may you be born and run out from Kakra. Could do a way to me say awesome son or managing energy. No. But general, he's an exceptional player. Exceptional. Interchange say Jifo Musala Yawo Kudus. Like say Senegal for Mania any Kudus. He's absolutely our life warrior. And Obisu Bisa in our opinion, so far 2 games na Yabon, why na Ghana best player? I go for Kudus.
Oh, 2 games.
Even though he didn't play the first game.
Oh, sir.
Me or no one coming next, Ebe Jiku.
Okay.
Jiku will be my next best performer in our league. We want to the closest say.
Because Ono are consistent.
Are consistent in 2 games.
Yeah, 2 games.
Until maybe you go for Jiku, but Kudus influence the game. You see, you have a chance to qualify to the next stage. The point in and the day go the next stage. We are not the free wa hene Nakus or hene champion and as a Nakus to a champion. Or see enjoy the negativity around the team. Okay. General, I was typing on Twitter and Facebook and famous house stop it. You go and around 11 to 12 no. Me check in Kine Bukari. Yeah. And they trendy. I was like, oh my bad granny woman. And near the blasters aye, any day could do say. Other than fire who are no more about sunshine and crying. Instead of and from so they see game and no attention near be beer. I was so. And a game I any Ghana for ahead of the game no. Yeah, there was a test message that went viral. Says our game with there and you recommended for people below 18 who have hypertension. Say,
oh yes.
Oh, also, a church as a change as a Ghana for your game, ye jitum pass say Egypt could weary a mukolodie.
We are sure.
Yes,
Ghana.
No, because Ghana and Shakre Bebodro and Mumu be the money to say,
Emma
Mukano has a family Ghana Tadi and I
said, you and I grusa.
Oh, but no, Michelle
determination. Yes, you have Egypt. No, anyone to be
a program. Man, Rogana Jason, Michelle, through a Rubio Bishop, now who are go through the Bantama post office. Obio Shah. A lot of people were so
much as a Christian in the abo.
Me know ya
game against Keveda. Omudi Zombuza.
And I make her say. Yen ya share na say nyina ya dwen say wo hwe your performance ahead of the game. Enkoyi na ye hwe coach a enye gidie wonu mu a ye enkoyi gid game no na yesusu say ombehye Ghana for bebre gidi say no ombehye it is a na boys ne ko fight no mo draw we take lead twice and sanoma betitia my dream said there is paucity in the game and in fact two clear mistakes individual errors me my dream say creating by in the games are abobono now they share even against Kessben now you are seeing improvement the Kessben game was a better performance than even the World Cup qualifier na ebon one then the Egypt game was a better one as compared to the Ebotia Kessben. So I think that we are seeing positives. So potentially, say honor, my dream say team could make it out of the group stage and probably progress from there. So there were some positives. Me Jordan, obi onimi bi enim say send the niema be brain even ni dimina on the field. I don't like it. But then I saw Jordan and you tracking back, defending. Me cry me feel say support and no the Gideon. I can't be crying Egypt for no. It decided say a hokwa in ho. Rather they will use the other routes because Jordan any Gideon Mensah hono now he relatively better. They push to the other side. The Jordan they might run in Nakima and similar one. I don't think say, but surprisingly, na fe Edin Bonasa called Jordan Subio for the game he played. General here no free honma. You see, Inaki, is so sad. Ushe baby o free and a kwan afa so baby or jitums or baba beboni there. And there were a lot of Ghanaians and Kibinyanke Dombeba. Into such people no omunyina ehwe omo. Nti I think would have to be circumspect. Look, and run the ball now or boss no. So you'll be a defensive minder and can straight out ball no to touch. No need so many options oh. Make him so here. Ball on to me Vantine. And now when you divided opinion, either say on farmer or do ya non farmer goalkeeper.
And I think at that moment, no one man second option be
second option.
Now me expect to say maybe Odo baby I know Jan ko wait me
a space but Odo was still so close to Mamouche.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not only option.
Exactly. Because Odo na me here say as one man boa inaki.
Yeah.
At that moment,
but the safest thing was send Obebo Bona to touch, and now Obebo to space corner side, no baby, nanka goalkeeper now running for it. So indecision, bad decision. Or we are didn't say good teaching.
Now the Andy Kerm be saying, "Be Egyptians in the baby, Obebo Bono craft baby
straight to touch because
in that case, sometimes you know you're too
sluggish.
Yeah, and I say too disciplined.
Yeah,
no, yeah,
or you're too neat for a striker.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or you're too gentle for a striker.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. It Ghana for tournament in Gusu Koso. We can make it. Obi Bisai say a dear score line and a bit to me a favor. Two teams in Ebabebo, Cabo Verde and Kessben, and Mozambique and Ebebo. As it stands now, a group we any that all. Kessben were 3 points, even though Musa game ne. Egypt were 2 points because about draw me. Mozambique were 1 point, and Ghana were 1 point. Mitie my dream say mathematically the best score line in any game na Mubino. I be favor Ghana and say Mozambique, ebe shake Kessben. Se Mozambique shake Kessben pay. Mozambique get 4 points and top the group. Mozambique be 4 on top. Then Kessben be 3 second. Egypt third with 2 points. Ghana 1. Na enyin tum say Ghana person okon anymore. Only option be apart from winning against Mozambique.
Yeah.
A draw for him qualify. In fact, a draw the every group. Enti say Ghana ye can be analysis be we be yen say Ghana be share Mozambique. So what it means is that should Mozambique win today, they get 4 points.
They share Mozambique automatically qualify.
Yes. They share Mozambique no matter what happens, they qualify.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, say Mozambique winning the pay, almost 4 points. Ghana share Mozambique in the final. They are Ghana so in 4 to say Mozambique. Yeah, the head to head the sound into whatever it is.
Okay, Kessben.
Yeah, Mozambique.
Kessben
then Kessben in Egypt. Kessben were 3, Egypt were 2.
Yeah.
Should Kessben win, they go 6 points. Now Ghana be second.
And Kessben in Mozambique.
Who can the other options say? Oh, nipa the question was that Yemfan say results be in the boy. And na me. But say Keved winning now 6 points Oma qualify.
Yeah, I'm qualify.
Keved winning 6 points Oma qualify. As a Chile last match Omun Egypt no. Yemfan say Egypt shake Keveda. Egypt got 5 points.
Yeah, almost qualify.
Almost qualify. And Ghana winning against Mozambique. You be got third. When you have 4 points at general did third, I'll become one of the top.
And then we boost say automatically be qualify and 4 points no.
When you have 4 points now,
qualify.
Ube qualify. Either say ube di
automatic.
Other groups
when you have 4 points other group no. 6 teams in the 4th. 4 nieces. Hardly say ubenya 5 of more than 4 teams are already third ubenya 4 points. Hardly. Anything America said the best result for us today is for Mozambique to win. And they win the second.
Okay.
And no dear. But say Keved win there and they win last game, we beat Marco the third. Ni ako hope say yen third na ye dino. Yen more than 4 teams almost when 4 points. And I'm thinking that if we win against Mozambique, we will definitely
in case some game is a draw.
Draw any game. Draw say no answer Mozambique call or the saying Mozambique or 1 point or 2 points.
2 points.
Then Keved call 4 points. Yeah. So your win no will give us 4 points. When you have 4 points now, Mickey, either second or third. Who did third? I become one of the best 4 third teams, you know. Wow. So you have a chance of qualifying, even only if we can beat Mozambique.
And this is another question.
That is the issue.
And this is another question.
That is the issue. Say
new one and now.
Oh, say new one ready. No BBC say okay, you know MC Edika say if you know I'm a bit me yeah.
Okay.
But my main demand no see no. I think that Yanka on record said this is Kudusi's first AFCON game.
Oh, okay.
And the debut game 2 goals. There is a country our all-time top scorer at the AFCON has 10 goals. And this is his first game. See progress here, he could get 4 or 5.
Okay. Age is on the side.
Age on the side,
okay.
So it makes it look so good. I also don't think that the goalkeeper he's been that bad. Ofori. 2 goals in a no. And I think he did some 2 clear point blank saves. But last minute they been crowded and Kenya can Sali Sudia can say Atraka say we. So the guys still need encouragement, General.
Oh, okay. All right. Into Yanko Yanim Black Stars. Before this game, now Kudus. I'm for if you know. So nimsa.
If you say Washada no yes I did.
Into that man for love for Kudus no.
Na etiko
because I was Asian la and maybe no.
But you know
performance na kata bibia.
I'll be a can I could be not. Me na my GM say make our hazards or bebono. No my GM say technical team were being smart. After having 2 full training sessions, he's ready.
Okay.
But Omo can't show straight. The baby a chum as a Ghana and Nigeria. I be the pay Omo Kodan and Sada a POP.
Yes.
Nkudura abedi mobile. By no Jerema Fee, baby, I did my training. Sometimes coaches try to be
we're very clever man. No, very intelligent.
Try to be fast.
Yeah.
After 2 training sessions, I knew Kudus.
Yeah, once Kudus no or ball regular. In the class.
About 90 minutes in the last game against Arsenal.
Yeah, and you know, we
no Musuepra.
I don't even grant injury crimes the other side in the Buano, managing a home maybe Kakra.
The son I didn't know I'm first game against Keeper.
Maybe I'm not 100%.
No. Injury there, he was there, but I thought it was.
Because there was a show in the last game, no Obebano.
Okay.
But Mo Salah Susu injury, no. Senior no sorry ya all corner that he didn't look like Ubia or injured. Uhe Musala there now because Ubia umpry and on person will be booby, Cotton and no payment who say Yikasa judging club.
Now report about
almost more train the detailed report because then you see a free bone bad yet.
Any time, Nana.
I don't know.
Yeah, na Nigeria and common chumano.
Nigeria form because you acquired the injury in the bayou. You answer was on the end of and the game he was not running.
Yankomra na yemehwe emu eye nye no nkwa yebehwe players ni na so far 2 games na yabo no modern mo so na musi muhu no free ofori so akopem the last person eso Nigeria any Cote d'Ivoire game no so no yensa da hwe ni papa ko ba ni na no na yebehwe na games ho Ghana against Mozambique ni na yebehwe ho se krankra
then so another final
go if it were Jordan he would have held up play till he got fouled. Okay, do be the honest with the Baron.
I was just telling Andy Mohasi, I said, say Jordan, Obekin can born so
currency. I saw my estate. Yeah,
I'm but I also disagree with Newton saying now only options. Options there, be options near difficult ones. But the easiest one was straight to touch. Then he had an option to send it to the midfield, and then the third option was to the goalkeeper. Keeper an idea was a good one, but the power behind the ball. And I need to say, all
right, I'm not so say, quite Mickey Baba Transinafi, or Dikakra, Ebes Twaso, and believe saying, Yame Yaduma, a free, search Saturday with my Egypt game, any Nigeria game, and Nadia, you refuse game, no cry, nothing. You have a chances, players, and about players, in your time, no essential players, a free goalkeeper, I copy the last person. Do the panel agree that Andre Ayew will be on record as the most disappointing and the worst captain ever under the Black Stars to lead us to various tournaments if we are eliminated in the group stage? Egypt played better with our Salah, and I'm very surprised we couldn't beat them because this is the worst Egypt squad to be at AFCON in the past 20 years. Lastly, I want the panel's comment on the unprofessional reaction of Abdul Samad towards Bukhari right after the second goal. Ababio Michael. What was the visa? Well, who visa? Yeah. Somebody be na. I'm born. Okay.
And I
Bukhari mas abono koto.
I disagree with Michael Abibio said this is the worst Egyptian team.
Okay.
Egypt team were the last time on the ball finals.
Okay.
Egypt team were on the ball finals. Yes.
Dear no. Because against Mozambique, over Murphy.
Oh, you know, the ability to fight. The ability to fight. Tournament there, one I've cut down 2 back.
No, cut down 2 in the first place.
No, you know, they are all part of the game. And also,
against Ghana.
You know, when you're stronger, you cannot come back. Football is when you're stronger, you cannot come back.
And now you're strong, so I won't cut down by 2 goals. I don't have a back.
You know, against who? Against the team that have won the AFCON 4 times. Out of the 2, no, we have got 26, we have got 23. Within them, you have 49 appearance. That is the level. You know, any game ketwa.
In the first part, you say Jordan, Andre, see free move group stage. Andre will be the West man captain. I think this will be Andre's 3rd AFCON our captain.
Okay.
The 2019 one at Tunisia, AE frame quarterfinals.
And the 2021.
And then 2021. And also group stage. Yeah, winning 1 game. And then
all right.
What it means in Ghana, your last 9 matches at the AFCON, you are winning 1.
That's true.
Under the captainship of Andre. It doesn't look so good. Anyway.
Okay. All right.
9 matches.
9 matches.
In 3 AFCON tournaments.
Wow. Against Guinea-Bissau.
Wow.
Enti meko kwa miki ona fi ode kakra asoso amai ente meko akoche misika etosu biom kan ho na fa ho ewrem *256*2# *256*2# dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi mo fa nche ene TV no edi ehwamo mo fa nche challenges are ye facing no technicians no eguso ye ho adwuma mo amohwe wo DSTV mo amohwe o Go TV mo amohwe digital television mo amohwe obabia TV ene edi ehwamo pa mo fanche sremo pa. Jordan Ayew is not a defender. He's a forward player and an attacking player. So Andy and Frank Naro should stop saying he played his best game. That's in a way accepting mediocrity Jordan should have contributed more upfront, like Kudus did for us to win games. He should be commended for attacking exploit, but not defensive duties. That's what Weghorst was doing at United as a striker. Kuzi Royal, BBNE, and the
mistake Kuzi and say we are not comparing Jordan to other attackers. We are comparing Jordan to Jordan. But what must say? Yes, Jordan. We one of the best games. What it means is that Jordan and compare Jordan to Jordan. Send the other games however, any do we air to two and in other games, offensively, on Shadan my positive, on also on saying defend it. But this time around, we improve in the defensive aspect of it. Is the reason we are saying it's one of the good games our body am I. So it's not Jordan compared to other attackers, but Jordan being compared to Jordan.
Can I know what Seidu has done to Coach Chris? Because I still don't understand why Odoi played 90 minutes. Odoi was just attacking in and creating a space on the right. I'm very pained. Okay, good morning, Dr. Blay.